Welcome back, and I'm here with meteorologist Eric Alf to chat. And now, Eric, I did see a few clouds out there today, but it was pretty mild, right?
It was, yeah, it felt pretty good. I'm sure there's a bit more clouds than some people may have liked, but we got some nice weather on the way for tomorrow. More sunshine and generally temperatures around this same ballpark. So we got some decent weather on the way, I must say.
So not too heavy of a jacket, huh?
Not too heavy of a jacket. We don't have any extreme cold snaps in the forecast for the next several days. In fact, there may be a day in the 7-day forecast where we get into the 50s, so that's going to feel pretty good. Start out the day in the mid-20s, and again, I think we'll be in that same ballpark going into tomorrow morning. So generally seasonable for this time of the year. Johnny Walker Beach at around Lewis, Delaware. Thank you to Silke for sending in this photo at around sunrise. What a very, very pretty scene out there. Of course, we had the clouds coming in, and they did stick around for the afternoon, but going into tomorrow, we should see a little bit more of sunshine, but we will get a bit more clouds going into tonight. So the band of clouds that were with us today are pushing offshore, and we have a weak cold front that's decaying, but also in the process of moving through across the region. So we will keep it a bit on the cold side going into tonight, but we won't keep those temperatures from dropping off too much tonight because we do have clouds from this area of low pressure that will be passing to our south, but it will bring in a band of clouds to our area later tonight going into tomorrow morning. So you'll see how that plays out on Futurecast going into tomorrow morning at around 6 a.m. A bit more sunshine north and more clouds the further south you go. So that will be the story for tomorrow. Temperatures at around the mid-20s to upper 20s for those nighttime low temperatures. But going into tomorrow afternoon, it should be mostly sunny by around 2 p.m. or so. So it will definitely be a brighter sky out there tomorrow than I think what we saw today. And once again, temperatures generally seasonable at around the mid-40s. So it should be a very decent day out there. Now going into Tuesday, there will be a weak cold front that will be pushing through the area, or at least try to bring in a band of clouds at around lunchtime, maybe a passing sprinkle or a flurry, but generally, I think it's a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Once again, temperatures in the mid-40s. It should be a very decent day out there. But that cold front is going to be bringing in an Arctic air mass to the interior northeast for New England and New York. So this core of the Arctic air stays to our north. That's why we're not getting very cold. Wednesday should be very mild with temperatures in the 50s. And then another Arctic front moves through the northeast on Thursday. But this Arctic air mass surges just a little bit further south. But again, the core stays to our north. So while Thursday will be the coldest day of the next several, it's not going to be very cold. Temperatures generally at around 40 degrees for those high temperatures. Now, because the Arctic air mass moves out and the air mass modifies going into the weekend, an area of low pressure moving towards our neck of the woods brings in regular old rain by the looks of it later Friday going into Saturday. That's been the change with the forecast from yesterday. It does look like we are going to be seeing some rain by the weekend. Now, the exact evolution and the timing of this is still a little bit up in the air. There's some discrepancy in how exactly this plays out, but I definitely would plan on some wet weather going into this following weekend. Tonight, 23 to 28 degrees with a partly cloudy sky out there. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, especially by the afternoon, with temperatures at around 43 to 48 degrees, rising to 54 degrees by the time we get to Wednesday, 42 by Thursday, and then that chance for rain going into the following weekend. We will watch it, Tiara.